Another day. Spectacular morning. Chilly though. I am chilled. Another sleepy little town. Myers Flat had an inn, a campground that doesn't accept tents, and a nice grocery store and coffee shop in case anybody comes through here. And I'm back on the Avenue of the Giants. Beautiful morning. Got 5 miles in me already and feel phenomenal. It just goes on like this for miles. Giant trees everywhere. Coming into Miranda, I'm about 10 miles in. See if I can get something to grab to eat here. Maybe some fruit. It sounds good. I'm here with Ben and Linda. They're from the Netherlands. They've been on the road for 2.5 years almost. And I'll let you hear from them what they've been doing, because it's absolutely crazy. And later I'll give the shout out to their website and their Instagram, which is superb from what I just saw.
We cycled from the Netherlands to Greece. We started June 15, 2020. And then we wanted to go east, but due to COVID the borders were closed. So then we decided to go north. We cycled from Greece all the way to Nordkapp in Norway. Then we went back to along the Norwegian coastline, Sweden, Denmark. We visited Hamburg and Berlin in Germany. Then we cycled to the UK, took a ship from Southampton to New York, cycled up the East Coast, did Canada coast to coast, and now we're on our way to Mexico for a longer break, and then we continue to Patagonia. So as long as we stay healthy, we are cycling.
It's really nice to meet you guys, and you're inspirational for sure for a lot of people, I'm sure, and for me too. I just love meeting people like you guys. Bye, Linda.
Bye.
Here comes Ben.
Adios.
Bye, Ben. Wow, 2.5 years on the road. She had all these flags of all the countries they've been on. I was impressed. I don't know that I could do 2.5 years on the road like that, but there's never been a time where I finished a tour where I wasn't wanting to keep going. All right, back on the freeway. I think for the rest of the day, or at least to Leggett. That's the end of the Redwood Forest, Avenue of Giants. Spectacular time. I was just cruising along this guardrail on the drop off to the river, and there's a bald eagle right below me here, right through those bushes there. I'm on a nice steady climb on 101. Weather is outstanding. Blue skies, temperatures warming up but still cool. Going smooth. Whew, that was a good one. Next. Came off that last pass and dropped right into the next one. I'm on number 2 right here. It's not so bad as the other one, but still a pretty good one. It's gonna be a sketchy part of the ride here. 101 turned into a regular road here, going through the trees again. There's no shoulder whatsoever. The road's really shaded and the sun is beaming through here and there, which makes you, as a driver in a car, because of the windshield getting blared out, makes it difficult to see. So I'm glad I have this shirt on, and I'm gonna be really careful keeping an eye on my rear mirror and getting out of the way when I have to. All right, I'm off of 101 for a little while on an alternate road. Let's see what it has. I like it so far. Very nice, quiet. Jump back on 101. I was kind of enjoying it a little bit more than the side road there. Today's been a climbing day, surprisingly so. I thought it was gonna be less, but either way, I'm not gonna keep going past Leggett, which is another 6 miles away. If you hear that creaking, that's my seat. I need to lubricate these joints that it has. Creaky seat, fixed, I think. Pretty sure. It tends to get dry, and then every like 2,000 miles or so, I have to lube it up. That's a big one. Whoa. One last hill. Almost there. Holy smokes. Today was a climbing day for sure. I've been climbing all day. I just made it to this campground and there's hardly anybody here. Two cyclist ladies back behind me, and it's gorgeous. The Eel River is down there. And there's a huge drop off. I don't know where I'm gonna camp yet. I'm a little early, but I couldn't keep going. There's nothing ahead. Leggett doesn't have anything, the actual town, and from here I can reach other campgrounds on the coast. So it's perfect time to stop. And man, that was a lot of climbing. I was seriously sore on my legs. I don't know if because of the left brake pad touching the disc and applying some resistance there. I'm hoping that it happened later in the day and not earlier. I was feeling some resistance on my climbs, and I stopped to check if my wheels were free spinning, and my front was snagging some on the brake. My left brake pad was rubbing. What a gorgeous section that I just rode today. And it makes me think about it because I drove it about 2 weeks ago, and it totally seems like a different place being on a bicycle. And that's like a testament to how amazing bicycle touring is, and cycling places where you can stop and see all around you at a slower speed, and instead of having to keep up with traffic flow and maintaining focus on the road, going as fast as you need to go to stay safe on a freeway in a car or a truck or whatever. Blah blah blah, quack quack quack. Anyways, I'm gonna camp out and try to do a better job of setting up this Enon tent that I'm kind of liking more and more every time I use it. I have a good idea about how to do it now, and I think I'll get it better today. Hi, how are you?
Good, and you?
Everything good?
Yeah, how was your day?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was tough.
Yeah, it was tough.
A lot of climbing.
Yeah, exact. And tomorrow, Leggett Hill.
Tomorrow I go on one to the coast.
Yeah, exact. So it's Leggett Hill day.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, you see it? You
Oh,
see it on the map?
I read the book about it. But it's not that a big deal.
It's just another hill we gotta climb.
Another day, another hill. Yeah.
Your name's Ariane.
Yeah, exact. You're
Diego, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the Redwood Forest section was amazing.
Yeah. Oh, really, and all the mountains. It's just, wow, breathtaking.
Are you French?
French Canadian.
Oh yeah? From
Yeah.
where?
Sorry?
From where?
From Montreal.
From Montreal?
Yeah, exactly. That's the weird accent.
There was a girl from Ontario, Sophia. Did you meet
Yeah,
her?
we met her at Crescent City.
Yeah, she had some issues with her ankle.
Oh yeah, I saw. It was like pretty big, wasn't it?
She had her tire, like she had an issue with her rear axle, and the tire was rubbing on the frame, and it was causing her a lot of pain.
Yeah, I had this problem too, but not with my foot. No.
Alright.
And is she all right now? You know?
I don't know. I've been texting with her, make sure she's okay, and I think she took a couple of days off.
Yeah.
But she's still texting, so she seems like in good spirits. She
Great.
said something like it's all about a mindset. I was like, okay.
Yeah, if you say so. Yeah. So we're gonna be eating and see you
Yeah, I'll see you guys throughout.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
taking one.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
You're taking one to the coast.
Yeah, exact.
All right. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Have a great night.
Have a great night. Well, that's pretty much it. It's a tiny little tent, but it's kind of cool, and I'm now looking forward to getting in there and cozying up in this little cocoon and passing out. It's I don't know why, but I kind of like it.
It's been raining for about 5 hours, since like 2 a.m. till 7 now. It's a little bit of condensation inside, but on the wall here, but very little and manageable.
It's almost 9 a.m. and it's still going strong out there, but I see on the radar that it's gonna stop before 11 or so. I managed to pack it up and get going. The tent's a mess. A lot of water was going around it and dirt, so it's nasty. A lot of trees down. It was quite the storm. I'm gonna go get some coffee and get on the road. Keep riding. Hello. Back to it. Nice cup of coffee. They had really good breakfast burritos there full of potatoes. That should be helpful today. Just gonna keep heading south here. All right, let's see what we got. In just a few miles, I should be getting off 101 for good, or so I think, and getting on 1, which is heading to the coast again. Once I get to the coast, should be a speedy descent into San Francisco, even though it'll be hilly, but it should have the wind on my back, which has been nice on this tour compared to the others I've done. That's where I'm headed. 1 towards Fort Bragg. Let's see what that's all gonna be about. A little bit of climbing to get the day going, but I knew that it's about over 2,000 feet of climbing to close to 3,000 of descent to the coast. Beautiful views, nice cool weather, and I see blue skies coming out. It's not a bunch of little climbs and drops, it's at least one very good one starting right off the bat out of Leggett. It just keeps going. Beautiful, just gorgeous and steady. It's a pass of some sort. There's so much moisture in the air and I'm sweating. I'm totally soaked right now. The grade's easing off a little bit. Nice reprieve from that heavy grade. First 2.5 miles. I was wrong. The climbing continues. This looks like the top. It's about a 4-mile hike up. Legit beautiful. Wow, awesome. That was a spectacular way to spend the morning. The scenery is outrageous. You can see plumes of fog and moisture coming out of the trees as if it was a fire there, but it's not. It's just moisture rising with the sun heating up as it's peeking through the clouds. I'm soaked inside. Between the moisture in the air and me sweating coming up that pass, I'm just like a ball of sweat and wetness. I have no option but to seal it all up in there and keep the temperature up. Definitely on a bit of a plateau here. It's nice, just real soft undulations on the road. I'm trying to keep pedaling so I stay warm and not lose my body temp. Peaceful. There's hardly any cars going by, and absolutely gorgeous. Pretty amazing. That was insane. This has definitely become the best stretch of cycling I've done on this tour. And it's the day I go over 1,000 miles. It's a welcome for sure. It's so beautiful. Just winding roads forever. It's as if on an endless downhill. There's 3,000 feet of descent to 2,000 feet of climbing, so it's definitely gonna feel that way. I'm being real careful because it's wet and there's this clay on the turns every every other turn or so. So I'm careful not to slide on that. And there is traffic, but they're going slow and seemingly harmless. You guys seeing this? Unbelievable. It's one of the most beautiful drops I've ever done, ever. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. And it just keeps going. It's like a never-ending downhill. Absolutely phenomenal. Woo! Yes. Woo! Unreal. What a morning. Thank you, California. It never ends. Just keeps going. It's like the opposite of climbing, where you just keep looking up and it just keeps going up and up, but it's a downhill that never ever ends. Woo! Where's Bigfoot? I'm ready to see him. A couple of days ago I met these two girls. It's Gabrielle and Ariane.
Hello.
They're from Ontario, right?
No, Quebec.
Quebec.
French Canadian.
Whoa, don't make that mistake again.
Oh, no.
She fell, like the road's so wet.
Yeah.
We explained it to you.
Yeah.
That's because Ariane saw a bird.
A bird coming in my direction.
And
a
she was
big bird.
scared
So
of
I
it.
just
So she went onto me and I fell on the ground.
and then break. The
The other hand. That's not the way the handlebars are.
Why are you like this?
I'm just gonna go like this all the time.
You guys don't have fun, huh?
Sorry?
Yeah, always.
I'm hoping Gabrielle's exaggerating, but it doesn't look safe. I'm gonna stay behind them and I don't know, probably put my red vest on. Like, I'll stay behind you guys for a while.
That's really kind. Thank you.
Just stay on the right side.
Right. Yeah. We're gonna try.
Hopefully there's not a big hill, but at least if she's moving forwards, that's a good sign. How's it feeling?
It's feeling great. I mean, I can move it and I can change my speed, so that's a good sign, I think.
I'm wearing my red shirt and trying to get in the traffic way so we can slow him down.
Yeah, he's trying with
She's
us.
swerving quite a bit.
But I mean, that's a good hill.
We should be close to the summit here. This hill does not stop. It's not as short as I was told it was. And Gabrielle's kicking butt though. You see her left arm. She's all good.
So brave.
I am so brave. People are telling us that we are really brave. But we don't feel brave.
Let's see if Gabrielle can make it without falling again.
Don't jinx it.
But so scary at the same time.
Go slow.
Woo! Good job, everybody.
Got our first sight of the ocean. Back on the coast. should be pretty phenomenal. If this front is like it looks like it is, it should be a northwest wind giving us a tailwind down the coast to San Francisco, which is only less than 200 miles away. How trippy to come out of the forest like that and have this kind of scenario going on. Beautiful. And I think it's the first time ever that I'm hanging out with a bunch of cyclists. I got Ben and Linda here. Come on, guys.
Hey.
Tailwind! Woo! Awesome. What an amazing set of days. Redwood Forest. This morning, outstanding. Cranking tailwind, sunny skies, perfect temperatures, beautiful scenery. Such a drastic change from being in the trees to being out here in the open air, checking out the Pacific Ocean. Wow, what a spectacular, unforgettable moment and day. You just write yourself right into these moments, and it's just overwhelming to me, and that's what draws me to keep coming out here on my wheels here, looking for these amazing moments plus all the other ones. All right, let's see if we can pay attention and absorb every little bit of it. Impossible to cycle through here without stopping. The colors looking towards the north are so vibrant. It's very impressive. A few short-lived climbs and back to a downhill right here coming up. Awesome! Woo! Woo! Insane! What a day! Huge drops, but also huge climbs too. Very high grade. I'm speechless. Just climbing and dropping. Climbing and dropping. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. My legs are sore. Been doing a lot of climbing today, but I'm very enthusiastic to keep doing it. Unreal views of the coast here. I am completely blown away by this. So grand. It's like a Grand Canyon kind of sort of feeling when you see it. It's just insane how powerful this whole thing looks. Coming into Cleone, about a 40+ mile day, but a lot of climbing. It was superb. There's a campground here, but I need groceries, so I'll have to find some grocery store around here, if there is one.
It's just me with my orange raincoat. We don't have the propane bottle. Ariane, please.
You're gonna milk that forever.
Milk?
Milk means like milking a cow.
Yeah.
You're gonna milk her.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna like suck
It's a saying, it's an American saying. You're milking the situation. You hurt your shoulder,
like
now
I'm
you're gonna
gonna-
milk the situation, and you're gonna
right.
like milk her.
Yeah, I'm gonna milk her all the years.
Milk her.
During all my gap here. That's a weird expression. I don't like it. I don't want to use
Milk her
it.
dry.
You heard it before.
No, first time.
No, but you got it
But
down.
I love that.
Yeah.
Milking someone.
We learned what gzing
Milking
means
someone.
recently. You know, X-E-N-G, gzing.
Crossing.
It's crossing,
Yeah, of course.
but we didn't know before, and we were like, school gzing, and now
Do you
we
know
know.
the star chips in Star Wars?
Gabrielle and Ariane are leaving right now.
Bye.
See you guys. Au revoir.
You can remove some sounds.
There's like video isolation, but that might be pretty strong.
We started in Vancouver, BC. I guess like everyone does the same trip pretty much. So Vancouver, BC to San Diego. So coffee goes in there. There's a filter in there. And you add your water. Press it with the kind of pump. I would say that I use that at home too. So we've been going with the flow. We've been just going with the general idea of going south. Our top ranking idea would be to do as less bike as possible, maybe. So like going slow, visiting places.
I'm leaving this campground after a great night hanging out with fellow bicycle touring people, Oliver and Maud from Quebec, and Gabrielle and Ariane. Big surf here, bigger than I've seen in most places. Thank you. Always trust your eyes. Don't trust anything, not even lights. No lights, no stop signs, no people. You trust your eyeballs, and that's it. I'm out of Fort Bragg, heading to Mendocino. Hopefully at the end of the day I can reach Manchester, which is not that far. And that's the plan, just cruising on down on one. This stretch out of Fort Bragg is really nice riding here. More traffic than before, but not too bad either, and a nice shoulder. Climbing quite a bit, feels good. My legs are getting stronger every day. Makes me miss being 3 months on the road and how strong you feel then. Riding across the Albion River. There's climbing to be done, but it's all pretty smooth. These views of the coastline do not get old at all. They're just amazing. So beautiful. That big drop, all it means is I gotta go gain the altitude again. And here it goes. Up we go again. up and down. This west coast is hilly. If you like climbing at all, it's just a blast. You're downhilling a lot, and this stretch after one hits the coastline behind me from Leggett is just smooth ups and downs that are not long-lived. I hear after San Francisco it eases off, but once it does, I'm gonna miss it because it's been just a hoot to climb and drop constantly. Never-ending sublime scenery here. What a day. Ridiculous. What a beautiful day. Unbelievable. Check out these views. It's like non-stop. Made it to the town of Elk. I hope I can get some food here. I'm really hungry. It's like 1 o'clock. Drop, climb, drop, climb. But I'm fed now and feels really, really good. So, and I have a lot of time for today with maybe 12 miles to go. That's a big drop. Scary how it's right next to the road. You look down, it's creepy. No way I was gonna cut that one tight. I was like 90 degrees. Monster climb. I felt like I was in one of those places that I've never been before. Woo! And there's more. The girl at the store there, at the Elk store, told me that there was one massive climb. It cannot be any other than that one. And then it was smooth sailing to Manchester. Made it to Manchester State Park. 45 miles. 45 miles. Not an easy day again, but fun. Real fun. I don't know what it is about this tent, but I'm really enjoying it. It's beyond any expectations I had. I really thought I was gonna be not so into it because it's so small, but I sleep really good in it. It's super easy to set up and it's ready to go. It's just soaked from last night. It needs to dry up so I can put all my stuff in there. And then the other thing that's going on is that this Manchester State Park campground is closed. There's not a single person in here and the gates were locking it up. I just have nowhere else to go. I'm hoping I don't get kicked out, but it's possible. If a ranger comes, they might just tell me to leave, but I really don't have anywhere else to go. South is forever. So I'm gonna take my chances. It's only 4 o'clock, 45-mile day. You guys saw it. It was spectacular. It's so weird to go from forest on one out of Leggett and then show up at the coastline and then just be here 2 days just cruising along the edge of the Pacific coast. And before that, the Redwood forest. And before that, Oregon. This Pacific bicycle route is definitely worth doing, but it's not easy. It takes a lot of effort. You gotta like really crank up those hills, which is fun because you're always dropping too. You got these amazing downhills, the Leggett to coast stretch on the north end of US Route 1. That was absolutely crazy beautiful.